What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Take a quick moment, subscribe to the channel. We talk it all on this channel: music, news, sports, and much, much more. Um, I just wanted to make this video here and talk with you guys. A big part of my channel is that comment thread. You know, I look to hear from the people and everything. And on this video, I wanted to talk about these DNA tests. There's a bunch of them now. They become quite popular over the past couple years. 23andMe was like one that I was hearing of quite often because they had some kind of like deal going on where it was pretty affordable, good deal, and they've interested me because I have like a situation where I don't exactly know my ethnicity. I think I do, but I don't. It's all confusing, and it's something I'm not really going to get into, but I'm just saying, I personally was interested in these tests, and I've always wanted to hear people's personal experiences with them, if they were satisfied, and just get in the comments if you guys were satisfied, if you thought the test was accurate. It's really interesting the way science, has advanced and everything like that. So my doctor, one of my doctors that I go see, we were talking just recently, and somehow these tests got brought up, and he went out in this rant, and he was like upset, kind of saying that he took a test, he wanted his money back. He was like, they're BS, they're not accurate, don't use them. At least the one I used. He was like, try a different one. He was like, I don't remember which one I used. I mentioned, was it the 23andMe? He said, I don't think so. I'll let you know next time. So anyways, he said he didn't believe it to be accurate because it said that he was 90% African. Now, he is from Syria, and I was like, where Syria is, the Middle East and everything, and history, it's confusing and interesting. People traveled around, and where the Middle East is geographically, I thought, well, I don't think it would be that much of a stretch that you could have African in your bloodline, because there is Middle Eastern countries where that is the case, right? From what I understand. And it's just people traveled all over the world, as we said. A lot of islands, I've noticed, have a real diverse makeup because over time, a lot of different people came to those countries from different places. Some stayed and like settled there. Some, kept it moving, but interacted with the people before they moved. And there's just a lot that's happened in the history of the world. And from what I've always understood, from a lot of what I've learned, Africa seems to be where the oldest, like, where humankind dates back to, like the evidence that they could find to the oldest living human being that they've known or whatever. You get what I'm saying, right? That human life has there's evidence it's been there forever, ever since people came around, they were in Africa. And just a lot of other things that I've learned and stuff. It's interesting stuff to learn about. But he was upset. He said it says I'm 90% African. There's no way. And he pulled these pictures out and showed me this what looked like a castle, like a tan painted castle. And I was like, okay. And he started showing me, like, as I said, this looks like a giant castle. And I had a friend from Lebanon who showed me something similar, like with the housing. And he was like, hey, listen, this is an apartment. This is an apartment. This is an apartment. Like, basically, this giant castle was like 40 homes in it. And he was like, this is all my family. And we lived here for thousands of years or something like that. He's like, it's all documented. We can date it back. And I was like, well, maybe possibly, though, some people from Africa ended up in Syria and, became a part of your family. And he was like, no, it's all documented. And even if that was the case, it wouldn't be enough to make 90%. So he just was going off on it. And I don't know. Then he started going on some other stuff. I don't know if YouTube will mess with the video, but out of the Bible, and he started talking about, because where he's from. He said he left like right before the war started, and like crazy. It sounds crazy over there, but like I guess Syria got split up into 5 countries, and he started talking about the Bible, how the Bible has been changed, and that Syrians are the original Christians and different things like that. And it's very interesting, but also very confusing to me. Um, there's so much different stuff, as I said, to learn. Looking back in the history of this world, tracing everything, but I don't know, guys. So I just kind of wanted to know, what do you guys think about what I'm talking about here? Has anyone had one of these tests done? Where they satisfied with the test? Do you think the tests are accurate? And I don't know, guys. That's all I just really wanted to talk about real quick. I just These tests have always caught my eye. I really plan on taking one. I don't know why I haven't yet, but I don't know. Like when I was talking to this guy, I just was thinking, maybe Syrians are, originally came from Africa. I don't know, but he seems to think there's no way. I don't know. Get